static equilibrium. Hello everyone, we are here with a new topic that's called equilibrium. In previous video, we examined the resultant of the first, which was the value A. Now, we want to relate this issue to the equilibrium. What action should we take to turn the resultant first into the equilibrium? Stay with us, dear ones. As we told you, the resultant gives us a value to consider as A. Well, the object had a tendency to move, but for the object to be in equilibrium, we must set the resultant equal to 0. We will explain it with an example. If someone pushed the object, the resultant of the force will be in the direction and the box will start moving. If the object doesn't move, then a force has entered the object opposite of the person's force, which prevented it from moving to the left. What force do you think it could be? Think about it. Yes, frictions. Frictions. The friction force has prevented the box from moving to the left. That is, the box is in equilibrium in the x directions. In other words, the resultant of the force in x directions is 0. New question. Why doesn't the box go up? Think about it. This is the first here. What is the result? Because gravity has stopped it. Whenever the resultant of the force cancel each other out, and the resultant of the force in the same direction becomes 0. And this is where equilibrium comes into the play. In other words, we set the resultant of the force in the x direction equal to 0. The next topic is about what are the internal and external forces? Consider the box. What do you think has caused the internal component of the box not to collapse? Think about it. Yes, internal force. There are internal forces in the box that hold the small component of the box together. Pay attention to the texture of the wood. This smallest scale itself is the equilibrium, so we understand the internal forces. What are the external forces? Do you see them in the picture? It's clear from the name. Think about it a little. In our opinion, the person is external that applies the force to the box at a certain angle. Or the force of gravity is one of the external forces that enters the box, as you see. And we have thoroughly examined the force of the gravity in our initial educational video. We have connected all the content in a professional way to the form of scenarios. Be sure to follow our channel and ring a bell. Why? As soon as a new video is released, be among the first watches. In other words, move one step ahead of other. Continuation of the discussions. Also, force that enter the box from the surface is included in the gravity forces. The next topic is about force transferability. If the person applies the force, it's like a man has attached a rope and put from the bow. The box will move in the same directions. So if force is applied, we maintain the direction of the force. We can transfer it in the same force and apply to the other sides. Okay, we can remove this person. Make sure that the object is rigid, which we examined in our initial execution video in our channel. And where there is the force transfer used, one of these uses is when we want to analyze the objects. We need to draw all the force from one point. Okay, dear friends, it's summarized. We learn that equilibrium is what equilibrium is. We review the resultant of the force. We understood that equilibrium is a special case of the resultant of the first topic. And next one is about what is internal and external force. How can a force be transferred? We understood its applications. And let's remind ourselves that it is important how to reach the destinations. And the next video.